The initial phase of any steel fabrication project, from mezzanines and stairs to complex catwalks, begins with a design based on the customer's needs. An architect, engineer, project manager, or occasionally a combination of the three will sit down with the customer to outline the project goals and identify the desired result of the build. The best way to tackle any design is to start with the end in mind. When there is a clear vision of the desired outcome, project expectations are easier to manage. The foundation of the project lies in the field measuring of the existing conditions to verify the new design can be followed through with as planned. Before materials are ordered and the schedule is set, the contractor will measure the job site to ensure the accuracy of the new design measurements. If measurements are compatible with the rough draft, production will then begin. If discrepancies are found, it's back to the drawing board, literally. Issues can range from the necessity to meet code compliance to existing steel not being exactly true to what is shown on the building drawings. Once the design is finalized, the fabrication team will order materials based on project specs. While standard structural steel is easily accessible, specialty metals such as stainless steel or steel sizes that differ from common dimensions tend to have a longer ordering processing time. Project requirements will also determine the types of fabrication techniques that are utilized. For projects using sheet metal, shearing machines are commonly used for the ability to make straight line cuts on flat sheet stock. Force is applied from two directions, causing the material to bend before separating and cutting at the location. This process is repeated until the desired shape and size is achieved. Structural steel shapes are either torch cut or saw cut, depending on the size and desired end result. Skilled shop fabricators turn a basic steel beam into a crucial structural member by adding copes, clips, holes, and stiffener plates as needed to meet the engineering requirements of the member. Each piece of the puzzle is designed by the engineer to perform its function in the design. Metal bending and forming can be one of the most challenging tasks in the fabrication process. To manufacture multiple high-precision bends, various tools are used to mechanically distort the metal into a V, U, and channel shape. A mechanical, hydraulic, or pneumatic press brake is used depending on the amount of force needed to create the desired shape. Each measurement must be skillfully laid out to ensure consistency in the bend and to make best use of the materials with minimal waste. The final step before installation is to galvanize or paint the raw metal to protect against corrosion. Steel is primarily used for its durability and strength, but even bare steel is likely to be affected by environmental hazards, reducing its lifespan. To minimize field work and production downtime, shop fabrication is performed to the fullest extent possible. The design is generally based on a set work point in which all measurements are taken from for fabrication and in which the installation begins from. This work point is designated for hole layout and welding of the clips on the existing steel to accept new members. Once initial layout is completed, the crew can then install the new catwalk, stair, handrail, or platform steel. Industrial forklifts, overhead cranes, personnel lifts, and rigging equipment is used as each can play a vital role in safely installing steel to best protect those performing the work and the surroundings. Once the steel is installed, all is checked for accuracy of placement, level, plumb, and square by using laser levels, plumb bobs, and squares. As a single source provider of fabrication, rigging, and industrial transportation services, Bolter Industrial Contractors can complete all facets of your steel fabrication project, saving you time and money. Contact us today for a free, no obligation quote.